Are we the same? Like, what game are you playing? I see yours being one where free speech is paid for, seized by a select few who bought what can be true. Decide who you elect to our chambers of suits, stitched and sewn through discontent. And the only content we can consume is what the boardroom approved. Bro, can we please resume the other game? The universal aim? Instead of fear and hate being spread into our own village's bed, so you can get away with the war you said was good. So misunderstood, keep someone laughing in the back of a penthouse in Aspen, watching the wealth gap grow, sipping on Cheval Blanc Merlot 1947, pissing out the hotel balcony on some migrant workers who were obstructing your view. Down the hall, you're getting a call from some kids you knew, white bro, neo-feudalists you flew with on a private jet to Peru with last summer, who have the impression you're under the same room service number, charge it to their parents' credit card, which seems to be hard to max out, cause even when Max's cousin blacked out in the back house of Shanghai, or was it Dubai, or wherever the party was, man, I was pretty fucking high. Nothing ever got denied, a couple $100K on red, go ahead and let it ride, cause it won't matter type shit, cause it don't matter type shit, to the guys getting fatter off the fat, the top 1% papped out of the poor, they pat down and throw in jail, trying to bail out their stale existence, we nailed to the wall, dangled to fall with nothing at all to support the pain, that's becoming too much of a strain on the bridges that are breaking beneath us. And so we just watch the reality show swell into one notch north of hell, and everybody thinks it's in reason when it should have been treason to have the attention they grab, the voices they shovel disease in, masked to money, masked to rules, sabotage it sweating, betting the burst of the vacuum reversed would never come into setting. And yet, I'm getting a little optimistic. The return of the mystics, to raise their voice and remember that we have choices to make, what to let go of when we are in the grip. You see, I want a scribe and not a script. I want a tribe and not tribalism, divide and denialism or a slide into nihilism. I want a social society without social media. I want the media to be a medium and not interference from the view, so we can tell each other what's news and not a narrative. Tell me what's true, like I believe that is what is imperative. I want to hear you tell me what you think, what you've whispered in secret after a couple drinks, because I think we've all been missing information. So I want a proper dissertation. Who is your highest authority? Who are you beholden to? Cause bro, I'm confused. Like, please just tell me who you really are. And I know it seems bizarre, but we are born from the same star. So my dog, what do you know and don't say? What do you feel deep down inside but downplay? And I'm not even talking about what's on the email chain, what you stuff back into your pockets like receipts for the office, crumpled up memories and moments, misdeeds and atonements. I know we all got them. I just wonder where we dropped them. Let them get bought and sold. Old conversations declared, what remains unshared from the corner room at the castle, the mansion, the estate. What is in the fear that drives that hate? Tell me, do you know something I don't? And if you did, why won't you? Do I not have enough money? And how do you measure wealth? Before, what treasures have you now? How much gold did you melt from your loins to trade for coins of vanity? What happened to our humanity? And what is your assumption? Like, why do you need that consumption? Are you more special than me? Are you better than me? More deservedly? Do you harbor the right to the galaxy? And yet, isn't your barter a fallacy? Like, are you really smarter than a flower? Or do you try to yield its power? Because how sweet must be that sour. When you build a tower to heaven and charge tickets to climb, then hijack our mind, coerce and confine, silence and blind, only to tell the line the doors are closed. Oh, new restrictions imposed. Evictions and codes, new normals, new lows, shovel dirt over eyes. Don't you know when you bury a seed, sometimes it grows? And I've seen it rise. Have you seen a rose? Have you heard her cries? It surrounds me now like thorns in my sides. She wants what defies logic. Something too exotic to name. Something untamed yet deeply tethered. Something that feathers and something that flies. something that sings and calls through the skies, something that is born, something that lives, and something that dies. It's something that mourns, and it's something that tries, and it's something that sees, and it's something that's wise, and it's something that has loved and never told any lies. Something unquantifiable, not commodifiable, dares to be liable, and yet is always the only viable option. And luckily, we have all tasted her concoction, the antithesis to a toxin. And we know when it's talking, so we need to take better stock in our bonds. Go beyond our bed and bath, step outside and touch the grass. How much have we lost grasp of? And is it the task of each other to hold one another up? Because heaven isn't ever too high enough to be out of reach. Like a vagrant once said from the Middle East, what did he preach? There's no need to masquerade it, all obscene or mandated. Spirit is the passion, ain't it? What are we thinking? Fashion made it? Listen to the past, don't make it. Sing mistakes like patterns, break it. Get in touch with the sacred with reverence and prudence. And I think we need to do this now to be lovers. How far do we really have to go down in order to learn how to offer ourselves and one another confidence? The most majestic kind of opulence. Have confidence and a trust towards what has never rusted, never busted and never broke, never missed and never choked, always smiles and tells a joke, never fell asleep in order to be woke, never corrupted, never corroded, never disrupted, never eroded, encoded in our hearts, we know it to be true, never separated, for I'm the same as always as you.